it was a game where I just felt like the first half we couldn't get a combination that had any sort of energy, or maybe not energy, but just something that had good flow to it. We missed a number of shots. It felt like the first half we didn't shoot very well, but 40% isn't awful like we shot the other night. But Navy plays a certain style that will lull you into that offensively and methodically defensively. And then, to their credit, they came out and made some shots early to be able to play that pace. And in the second half, to bank in the shot and all of a sudden hit a 17-footer and things like that from the kids that you're hoping don't do that to get you back in the game. They were able to continue that pace, but to our guys' credit, we stepped up, made some shots along the way. Tyler White, Todd Johnson, especially the second half, was very aggressive offensively, made some big shots to get us in there, and I thought Jalen had a lot more energy posting up and demanding the ball the second half as opposed to the first half, and I thought that was a major factor. No, we were lucky that I think they called a timeout at that time, and we were struggling. What was going on was they moved to a 1-4 set high at our weak side. Defenders, because they were so conscientious, so they moved 33 to the opposite side for the weak side. And our guys, we weren't believing, but the other guys were not seeing the ball, and they weren't in position to help. They were worried about their man setting the screen for 33 and hedging and all that stuff, as opposed to knowing where the ball was. And you're right, they just right to the rim, right to the rim, right to the rim. So we had to, we wound up forcing it back to the middle. If they caught it on the wing, and also jamming them at the elbows and stuff and making them go back to the middle, and then had to really talk to our guys again about the weak side, make sure you're alert of the ball and stop the ball. Inconsistency. I mean, it does, because those gaps, okay, why are we getting those gaps? But also then they don't quit and find a way, just keep on playing, and good things will happen. So if we can figure out why we're falling behind and what leads to those things, that's what we've got to get ironed out, because we're lucky we're at home, or maybe we don't win 2 out of 3 of these games, because like when we're on the road, we have those stretches like at Tennessee Martin, we didn't win the game. So that's going to be something we've got to look at the film and try to figure out what's going on, what can we do differently as a coaching staff offensively to look at some things, or defensively to give ourselves an opportunity to stop those runs or stop that stuff from happening. Something we always talk to them about, that we're just going to keep on playing. We're just going to keep on playing. These guys want to win, and that's their character, and it says a lot about them, not to quit, not to feel sorry for themselves, and things like that, because they very well could have done that. And so I think it speaks a lot about them, that they're just going to keep on playing and fighting until the very end. It is, and I actually addressed that in the locker room right before we broke. I just told them too that it's an odd team. It really is. This is a really odd team, because every kid has started at some point, which never happens. Not with 14 kids or 12 kids. Every kid's already started. Every kid's spent significant time on the bench in minutes, and none of them have started point figures of this, woe is me, and that. They've checked their ego at the door because of the team. That's the most important thing. And so with that, we're going to keep getting better. And so that's what they've bought into, which is very important, and that's what we have to do.
Rhythm?
Just about, yes. Well, like lately you said I've been struggling, and I have, but that's just mental. Once I have that mindset, I'm good, and everybody benefits from it.
The problem is he's such a nice guy. I mean, generally a caring individual, and he knows that he's working on us when he crossed the line. Then the switch turns and you turn.
It means a lot to us. Our confidence it continues to go up and up, and we're just going to keep working hard every day in practice, and the results will come out in the game.